Folks, we are looking at Muse, the handler today. It's got some cracking riffs in it, lovely tone as well. It's in drop D, so your low E needs to match your D string. Fuzz pedal time, you need to get something, it's almost synth-like really. I'm using the Bolster by Buzzing Bugs with these settings. It's a bit of a Cornish and Devon affair because this is from Cornwall, Seth Backus's Nautilus, that pedal's from Cornwall, and Muse are from Devon. So let's crack on with the first riff. You start off and then you're into the riff, okay? Now, all the way through this, you've got this 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 thing going on, right? Most of the way through the song. So that's the rhythm. So it's like that, okay? Then when the riff comes in, like that, okay? So you can just play it clean. So 12 0 3 7. And here there's a little pull off. Then you slide to the 8th fret. Another little pull off. And I would use my 3rd finger here because you're going to be playing, you know, the next string down on the same fret. Like that. Okay, so there's a little bit of trickery there around the middle. The first part's easy enough. Okay, the second half of it, ever so subtly different. And around again, okay? The only difference, right, is the first time you hear this, look at the 3rd bar of each, right? 3rd bar goes, it does a thing. The second half, you play, it stays on the 7th. I think that's the difference. 3 times round of all of that, right? Let me play it through once through with the distortion. So we go 2, 3, 4. Next part actually is the chorus, I think, and it's just clean. I think there's probably some chorus and stuff in there as well if you want to add that. And you've got this. That's the first part. The next part, and back into the other riff. Okay, that bit there, you'd add the fuzz there, right? But the first part's clean. So again, open D, you got that, and then, and note the pattern's pretty much the same throughout. You play, and then you're up on the 7th fret, okay? Which is subtly different. First 3 bars, it's just with D, right? Or you could play, you could do that if you wanted. That's the second fret and the open A. Up to you. And then the second half is like that. So 3-0. Here, 2 and 3. Slide it down 1 fret. First finger stays there on that same string. Slide up 1 fret. And then you put your fuzz on and you go into this part. 1, 2, 3. So all you're doing there is the first part of the riff, rest, and then 1 finger power chord on the 8th fret, 3, 4, and the 7, 3. And you end with like that. Now the next verse doesn't have much guitar in it at all, just some. To do those, you just cover all the strings like that. You don't want to cover it over the frets because you'll have natural harmonic sound. So in between the frets, right? You know, do that as per the tab. So you'd have 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And then you got 4 bars of rest, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 1 bar of rest. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 more bars of rest. Chorus is the same as before. And then again. Oops. And then back in. 3, 4. Then we've got this. So it's. So clean you'd have. Then we go into this big solo part, right, which is quite tricky. I think on the video, it looks like he's basically like covering all of the strings apart from the D, and he's got this, you know, thing going on, right? Now you could, if that's tricky for you, because if you're not used to hammer-ons, then you know you'll need to build up that. So it's basically. So I'm actually hammering onto the fretboard. I'm not picking anything with this hand. These are just sort of covering the strings here. So if I, you know, you just hear that one string, right? If I don't do that, you're going to hear a bit of noise happening, right? So the first bar goes like that. And use whichever fingers feel comfy or strongest. So 11 and then off. Okay, then you go 14, 12. And then 14, 15. So that slowly. Cool, isn't it? With the fuzz, just sounds so synthy. Then you go 14, 15, 17, 15, and then 17, 19, 17, 19. So that would be. Okay. So here you do first and second. Then I move up and do third and first. Then I move up again. You know, so it makes it easy for yourself. So, you know, work out the sort of patterns that are comfiest for you. Then there's a rundown part which goes. That's the third bar, and that is. One more. Okay, so 12, 19, 17, 19, 17, 15, 17, 15. Okay, and then the last part goes. So that's 14, 15, 14, 12, 14, 12, 11, 12. Okay? You know, so you'll build it up. You'll build up the speed. All the way through then. I mean, I'll do it slowly. And then around again. Now, this is played 8 times, so there's a bit of stamina involved here. You know, so you're going to be needing to do that. It's pretty challenging, I have to say. Then we've got a bunch of stuff. I've just tabbed like one version of the guitar part because they sort of weave in and out of each other. But you're going to be playing octaves, or you're muting the D string throughout, right? With a bit of meat from your first finger. So you'd have 8th notes first. So 2, 3, 4. So that's the first part, right? So 2 bars on the 5th fret. 1 bar here on the 7th, up to the 8th for 2 bars. 10th fret, 1 bar. 12th fret, 1 bar. 13th, 15th. Then you stay on the 15th for another bar with the 8th notes. Up 1 fret. Again, that's 2 bars worth. Then you go into 16th notes and you're on the, I'd go on the next string up here. You could keep going up, you're going to run out of frets. So I'd go 12 and 15 on the next string up here. And you're going to be playing. You know, you're doing that, right? So it's for 3 bars and then you stick on the 15th fret for another 2 bars after that. Then you go back down, but only for 2 beats, up to the 17th fret, and then you stick for another bar. Then down to the 15th fret, down to the 14th fret, and then as that's going on, you'll hear. And you're back into that. This one. 3, 4. And then the ending goes. Like that. And that is it. You're done, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. See you soon.